welcome back to the collaboration space. I'm your host, Nancy Lucier, and with me today is Dana Corey from Avocor. How are you, Dana?
Good, Nancy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And we were chatting a little bit just before we started about, we have so many different choices for platforms and meeting spaces and devices. We kind of wanted to talk about how to make that hybrid meeting experience better, no matter what platform or room or device we're using. So, Dana, can you kick us off with maybe one of the top trends that you're seeing in the types of meeting rooms?
Yeah, no, thanks, Nancy. I think it's good. I think you actually coined a phrase I like a lot, which is the human experience, right? So when I was at ISC just 2 weeks ago, obviously a large show for our industry and for our clients, 21 by 9 being one of Microsoft Front Row, the enhanced or enhanced MTR. That was definitely present there. We had one of those presents as well. And the idea here is that we're creating a larger format space, if you will, a visual space that allows for this front row experience. We have more participants who are remote, as we know, but yet we still have this in-room challenge, which is to engage both sides. And so the 21 by 9 or the 105-inch, if you will, interactive or non-interactive, really drove that message home and being that deliverable with being in a room, right? Well, as being a participant. And then obviously the
Mhm.
size is the ability to have those people be more present virtually on the canvas. So
And I
I
think
definitely
with
saw
that
that.
size, with the 21 by 9, it's kind of allowing everybody to be at eye level, right? It's not the Brady Bunch effect anymore. Everyone's kind of on the same level there.
Yeah, and I think with the enhanced, you've got chat, you've got be able to raise their hand, you have if there's a share going on a whiteboard, I can have a companion whiteboard off to the right where I'm doing it in the room, but it's showing on the screen here, near and far end. And to your point, everybody is on a larger physical space that I can see and having that front row. So definitely
Yeah, I
excited
think
about that, what Microsoft's doing.
yeah, it makes it easier for everyone to talk to each other. And you mentioned that human experience again, like it's almost like I'm more in the room with the person because I'm looking at them straight in the eye.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. And
Uh,
that's a great solution for signature Microsoft Team Rooms, which I think is the latest nomenclature
yeah,
for
you're right.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what if I'm not using Microsoft Teams and what if I've got other devices? Any other trends that you're seeing happening right now to make this a better human experience?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, selfishly, we're a Google partner, and so with Google, we've devised two products, and I'm gonna start there first and kind of go backwards.
Hmm.
The two products being a Desk 27, which is behind me here, and a Board 65, which you can imagine 65-inch board, and both those are predicated around the Meet experience, right? As a first and foremost, but they also embrace the BYOD or the connect your device, and so when we look at the human experience in this hybrid space, it's both the challenge of having a personal device when I'm coming into a space for the day, or I'm in my home office or executive office or what have you, and having the ability to connect and go, have that same experience of seeing people, interacting with people, and of course, when necessary, whiteboarding and so forth. And both those devices give that both either physical space on the board side or the personal space where I'm actually bringing in a more one-to-one or on a smaller phone booth or video room as well. So it's really trying to attach to those spaces that are the challenge today as well. And they're doing it under the Google Meet platform. So we're excited about both those products for sure.
Dana, can you tell me a little bit about the benefits of Google Meet? What people are saying about that platform specifically.
I think when you look at Google, like a Microsoft, they're offering the total suite, if you will, from Office or Teams to Google Workspace, which has all the sheets and other items like that, plus the Meet experience. So both those have these larger interactive suites, if you will. So when you look at Meet itself, you've got the joining, starting a call. You can whiteboard from it as well. Within it, if it's a touch device like ours, the 27 of the board, as well as now they've announced the interop with Zoom and Cisco WebEx. So embracing that as well. And I got to imagine Teams is not far behind that as well on that interoperability. So you're kind of looking at a total experience in that meeting platform. And then what we do with the device level is then say, well, what about my personal device or the room device? How do we bring that into it? And that we're answering through the Type-C connector or the companion mode they have in Google Meet. So I think really trying to hit it with its features. But again, I pointed earlier, as a client, as an end user, having that access to the entire suite, the workspace
Hmm.
is really the offering. The Meet's just our favorite part of the whole journey, but big part of the journey there for a customer.
Yeah, and I liked how you brought up interoperability because I might have a choice when I go to my office. I might not, I might be a team shop, but I still might have choices with Zoom and Google Meet. Are you finding that you're hearing that a lot from customers that there isn't just one solution?
Yeah, I think that the three, and there are more players, but the three primaries that come to my
Mhm.
mind, the Teams, the Zoom, and Meet or Google, have all recognized that interop to some level is necessary and good for themselves and for their customers, more importantly. So, interop, I think, is here to stay. How far they interop together, that's always the question. But right now, at least they're handshaking and they're working together to allow you to start or join calls that are not there, and then leaving it at that so far. But yeah, I think it's here to stay, and it's necessary, and it's proven to be successful because it's helping address that. Well, what about the other calls?
Yeah, I think we all got a little spoiled when we were all working from home for a couple of years that we, picked our favorite platform, our favorite devices. And it's nice that that's now coming into the workplace as well through interoperability.
Yeah,
And that's something that Avocor and AVI-SPL can certainly work together with all of our customers and help you get all that functionality, no matter what
yeah,
platform you're using. So, well,
yeah.
Dana, thank
Very
you so much for spending this time with me today. I appreciate it.
same as well. Thank you so much for having me as well, and I'd love to do these and do more of them. So
Perfect. Well, we'll invite you back anytime.
sounds
And
good.
thank you to all our listeners out there. Don't forget to subscribe to the Collaboration Space on YouTube. And you can also search for the Collaboration Space on your favorite podcast listening app. Thanks again, Dana. Take care. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
For more information, visit avispl.com/avocor.